are clawing at a wound that we don't need to claw at any longer. And I think the British people understand that. So, for example, all polling shows that the vast majority of the British public are overwhelmingly opposed to the idea of reparations. And they understand, that the abolition of the slave trade happened more than 200 years ago. And Britain was the leading force in the abolition of the slave trade. Reparations is a matter of tort law, and the whole concept of tort law is to put the victim back into the position they were in before the damage was caused. The problem is there are no victims of British Empire slavery today. We're talking about between 5 and 8 generations ago. I would also say that for many people, well, certainly I would hope would understand that for many on the left, this issue isn't actually about slavery at all. We talk about reparations and slavery, but quite often for the left, this is actually a weapon with which to attack and undermine Britain and America, and it's rooted in a deep hatred of the West more broadly. In terms of Caribbean politicians, I would say 2 things. Firstly, it's clearly an avaricious cash grab to try to profit and capitalize and exploit naive Western guilt. I would also say that it's an attempt to deflect attention away from the corruption and the catastrophic mismanagement of the economies, of the institutions and the infrastructures of the Caribbean nations by corrupt and incompetent and substandard Caribbean politicians. Now, I'm confident in saying all of that because if this were really about slavery, then the people who are most vocal about the plight of black people and the plight of slavery would surely be just as vocal, I would say even more vocal, about the far more pressing issue, which is the plight of modern slaves today. The International Labour Organization says that 7 in every 1,000 Africans today is a slave. That's 10 million people today living horrific lives. To put that into context, it took 300 years of the transatlantic slave trade to transport 10 million people, and that's the number that we have today.